Welcome to Cohesive Friendship Unit. My name is Chris. I'm here with Jeremy.
What is up?
And Jake.
Hey guys.
2020, new year, new me, new year for games. We got a lot of cool games coming out. We wanted to talk about the games that we are most excited about for 2021. And yeah, that's all we're going to be talking about today. Before we get into it, please consider subscribing. We'd really appreciate your support. Throw us a like if you like this video, and let us know down below what games you are looking forward to. All right, that was a super quick intro. What games are you looking forward to, Jake?
One that recently caught my eye was Back 4 Blood. The kind of Left 4 Dead. I don't know if they're calling it a clone. They're definitely not calling it a clone, but well, I guess they're probably calling it the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead. It's by the same team who made the original Left 4 Dead and split off from Valve, Turtle Rock. And it looks great. Honestly, it's a lot of just kind of trailer quality stuff right now. So not a ton of official gameplay. But honestly, anything that is remotely Left 4 Dead-like, I'm down for it. So,
I'm actually trying to get us into the alpha for that. We'll see.
That would be sick.
So right now there is like basically one level that you can play. And the thing that I found interesting, and I'm like kind of on the fence about, I kind of want to try it, is I guess there's like a card system in the game. I don't know if you saw anything about this, Jake.
Ironically, I only saw it recently, so I don't know a ton about it.
Yeah, I mean, like there's like you have like cards in a deck that you get to play between levels that either like boost your abilities or like hinder your abilities. I don't know. It just seemed interesting. But yeah, it looks a lot like Left 4 Dead.
Card systems make me a little nervous, though.
Yeah, same. I don't do well with cards. Well, you like Gwent, right, Jeremy? I don't know.
Well, I would not call Gwent a card system. Gwent is a standalone masterpiece. Gwent is legitimately extremely fun. When I think card system, especially things that you can play between levels that may or may not improve your stats, that kind of smells like Star Wars Battlefront 2 at launch.
Oh, no. Oh, I see. Like, it has the potential. Yeah.
To be, if there's any sort of pay involved. If it's purely just like a little mini game, I fuck with that big.
Yeah, I feel like it's like super gimmicky, but at the same time, like Left 4 Dead needs, or not even Left 4 Dead, but that genre in general needs something to like kind of refresh it, because you can only like tackle wave zombies so many times before it's just the same thing over and over again. So.
Yeah, very fair point.
Yeah, that's actually kind of why I don't know. I was surprised that it was a zombie game and in that it was so similar to Left 4 Dead, I guess.
It's like practically a carbon copy, just newer. The trailer that I saw, it's got like all the same weapons, same behaviors. It's very similar.
Yeah. I mean, it still looks cool, though. I think it's like the kind of game for Cohesive Friendship Unit where there's 4 of us and we play games a lot together.
Hell yeah.
And there are more games I'm looking forward to, but I don't know if we want to move on to the next person and come back.
Sure, yeah. Jeremy, what do you got?
All right, I'll throw one in the mix. Not super, off base with what I've said in the past in terms of games that have impressed me. Very much looking forward to Hollow Knight Silksong. Hollow Knight kicked ass. The gameplay that we saw of Silksong looked really good. So whenever that comes out, that'll definitely be at the top of my list. Hopefully this year.
I like Silksong's color palette a lot.
Yeah, it had a lot more color and a lot more sound because the protagonist makes noise as opposed to in Hollow Knight. So it kind of had a slightly flashier feel, which I was excited to see how they played that into the existing style of the series.
I'll play that game one day.
Oh, dude, it fucking rocks.
It's on my list.
It's excellent.
Jake and I were just talking about our backlogs, so...
Yeah. I've started Hollow Knight so many times. It's so good every time.
The beginning is a little slow, but after the first hour and a half, like once you're really exploring some of the regions of the map, it gets pretty cool.
Yeah. I found it was like, I had the same problem with The Witcher, where I'll like start a game, get like 5 hours in, and then get distracted and do something else, and then come back to it in like 6 months and forget everything. And have to redo the whole beginning.
Yeah, I have done that with The Witcher a few times. I'm literally like in the final stage of doing that where I've finished all the game except for the DLC, but that was in between like 3 or 4 big breaks of like a couple months.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I mean,
What are you anticipating, Chris?
what am I anticipating? I'm anticipating a lot. I mean, we got those $2,000 checks, right? We got tons of cash flow, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right. I have 2 games that might come out in 2021, but are definitely confirmed as existing, and those are Breath of the Wild 2 and Prime 4. I think Breath of the Wild 2 is definitely the one that could come out this year, namely because, first of all, I mean, it's been years since Breath of the Wild. We're coming up on 4 years since Breath of the Wild, which feel old yet. That and for an asset flip kind of game, it seems like that's plenty of time to make this sequel. That and it's Zelda's 35th anniversary, which also kind of makes me think that maybe we have a shot at it in 2021. Prime 4, I don't think is happening, personally. I mean, I think it's going to come out, but like they, a year ago, pretty much announced that they had completely reset development, so there's no way that's coming this year, but maybe they are more ahead than they maybe alluded to. I hope we at least see something from it. But yeah,
I remember we covered Prime like a year ago, pre-pandemic.
I mean, it was announced in 2017.
Yeah.
And then it got totally scrapped, and apparently they said they rebooted development in 2019.
Yeah, and that was before like everyone shut down for COVID.
Yeah.
They were like, guys, sorry, we just restarted everything.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm very skeptical on Prime 4, which is why I'm kind of hoping for Breath of the Wild 2. Also because I think Nintendo had a pretty shit year in 2020. I mean, they had Animal Crossing, not putting that down, and I guess they had the Mario remakes, but that's the thing. They had like that Mario remake, then they had a Pikmin remake, then they had another Mario remake that comes out this February. It just felt like a lot. If you were a Wii U owner, basically all 12 of us, you were pretty much getting a lot of older content, which isn't, it's good that those games got a second life, but I want something new.
It's time for BOTW2.
It's time.
Yeah.
It really
Prime
is.
4 is like borderline getting into not sure it's going to come out ever territory. Like, they really did, I think, restart production. Like, it just doesn't seem like a priority at this point.
I hope we see something for it. I don't know. Metroid always just gets the shit end of the stick. It's like up there with Star Fox on like just getting like fucked eternally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, those are my games that I think are actually that exist. Let's call it. Do you guys have any other games that you want to throw out?
Yeah, I got a couple more that exist, and I don't know when they're coming out, but Elden Ring, I'm a big Dark Souls fan. I don't think we have an official planned release date at this point, but this is the it's not in the Dark Souls series technically, but they brought in George R.R. Martin for this game. If we remember back when we covered this in 2019, we were like, whoa, isn't he supposed to be writing books? But I'm excited for that just because I love Bandai Namco games. I have no idea what they're planning on doing, bringing in George, but I'm excited to see it. And then another game I know exists and is supposedly coming out soon. Oh, soon as in this year at some point, is Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide, which is it's by Fat Shark, who makes Warhammer Vermintide, which I've talked about many times on this channel before. Warhammer 40,000 is just going to be the same type of game, Left 4 Dead's type horde survival, just in the 40,000 universe, which I think is pretty cool. I prefer Warhammer tech preferably, but there's not a lot of good Warhammer games out there, so I'm excited to not only get another horde survival game, which is one of my favorite genres, but also a good Warhammer game, a Warhammer 40,000 game, because Fat Shark does a fantastic job with all of their games.
We used to fuck with Warhammer pretty hard. Not the games.
Yeah,
no,
we did.
not the video games.
The tabletop miniatures.
You just sitting in your room, kind of getting high on fumes, vibing
They
out.
were dope. I
Those
still
were
have
the
some of
days.
my old miniatures sitting around my desk somewhere. I don't know where they went.
I have all of mine, but
I not only have mine, I have my sister's.
bruh.
Dang you.
Cool. Yeah, and I am more open. I mean, I have Vermintide. We just haven't played it yet. I am more open to the 40K version, if only because it seems like there will be more projectiles, and I find that more entertaining than Melee, personally.
Yeah, and I like the Fat Shark games specifically because it's like a little more in depth than a Left 4 Dead type of thing. Because it's your typical horde survival, but they add in a lot of Warhammer lore, a lot of Warhammer like flavor into the game, and then a couple of other systems that add more to it, but definitely don't make it like overwhelming.
Jeremy, do you have any other games that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'll put one more on the board, which is Mario Odyssey 2.
Baby.
Or whatever the fuck is the next Mario game, because I am ready to platform. I'm ready to throw a hat. I'm ready to jump on the hat. I'm ready to do some Mario shit. Let's go. 2021. Mario fucking Odyssey 2, the squeakle.
You're still playing the remakes. You got tons of Marios.
I'm training. I'm honing my skills so that I can fully immerse myself in the new worlds that are being concocted
By Miyamoto.
by Miyamoto.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's similar to Breath of Wild, right? Where it's been like they came out the same year, so we're like 3.5 years into Mario Odyssey's life. It's like, what's the next Mario game gonna be? You know, it has been a minute.
Yeah, and another game I believe is confirmed to exist in development. Like I believe have confirmed that they're working on the sequel to the game. Not that it's necessarily Mario Odyssey 2.
Yeah.
So I realistically don't think it'll be this year. I think it will be next year. But who knows?
Yeah.
That would be such a way to like save the world in 2021. Just like release BOTW2 and Mario Odyssey 2.
Just do 2017 all over again.
Yeah,
It would make everything so much better.
Just run it
it
back.
really would.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just run it back.
So I got one game that I think it's gonna come out in 2021 for a number of reasons. That is GTA 6. I think.
Ooh.
I mean, for fuck's sake, it's been 8 or 9 years since GTA 5 or something like that. Like just some stupid amount of time. I mean, that game came out on the 360. It's been a minute. It just seems like it's been enough time. Red Dead 2 came out in 2018, so we're a couple years off Red Dead 2. I'm sure GTA 6 has been in development in parallel with Red Dead, and Rockstar likes money, so
Good theory.
yeah,
And they have to save us from Cyberpunk.
yeah, shit, yeah, that's that it do be like that. God, I am not a fan of that game.
Yeah, that's
Great
right.
video.
You heard us, Internet. Come fight us.
I was like getting ready to make the spoiler video and like going through all the endings another time, and I was like, I don't like this at all. Well,
I will also say, pretty telling that none of us mentioned any of the Bethesda games that we also know are in development, like Fallout 5 or Elder Scrolls 6.
Or
games that are
Starfield.
confirmed to exist, or fucking Starfield, which I forgot was confirmed to exist. That is how badly Bethesda has blown their own dick off, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah,
That is true. That's
Like-
fact right there.
early in this channel's life, we were like popping off pretty hard on them. Like 2017 Cohesive Friendship Unit, we were all about that.
Then Fallout 76 happened.
Yeah.
For real. That totally destroyed. I mean, they didn't have a great reputation before. They made amazing games, but they had so many flaws. And then they're like, Fallout 76, guys. And it was total shit.
I think that was it for me. It was like that industry just like flew past Bethesda's open world after Fallout. Like Fallout 4 was kind of like on the edge. It was like, this is good. This is still like good Fallout, but it's a little archaic. And then 76 came out, and we were like, all right, so you guys are regressing now. Like, that's the direct. You're not even like getting on par with the rest of the industry. You're actively like just killing yourselves.
And like taking such a good IP that has already been proven to work across multiple, genre formats, being developed by multiple studios. Like, there's such charm to the Fallout brand and the Fallout, like universe, I guess. I don't really love that descriptor. And like just totally sucking all of that dry. God damn it.
Remember Battle Royale in 76 though?
And then remember how we all got excited for fucking Cyberpunk because that was going to save us?
Yeah.
We love it.
Remember all the mobile games they made too? The Blades and all that. They destroyed themselves. And then Obsidian comes out with like a better game. They're like, guys, this is how you do it. And we're like, you're right. This is how you do it.
Obsidian comes out with Fallout New Vegas 2, a game that was like janky in 2008, and we're all like, oh, thank God, this is a real game again. It's not even like it's a like groundbreaking title. It's just not bad. It actually has some charm to the story and characters. God damn it.
Yeah. Damn, we in a mood tonight. But yeah, I think that's it. Do you guys have anything else? Nah.
I'm good.
All right. Well, I guess that wraps up the games that we are looking forward to in 2021. Hopefully we get at least a handful of these, if not all of them. Of course, all of them would be great, but something tells me we're not getting Breath of the Wild 2, Prime 4, Mario Odyssey, GTA 6, that Silksong. That would be a just ridiculous year. But regardless, maybe we will. Anyways, let us know down below what you're looking forward to. And as always, smoke them if you got them. We'll catch you guys next time.